My bad. I tried to start a stream just now, but I was having trouble with some audio stuff and everything. So, take two. Welcome to the stream. Today is December 24th, so it is Christmas Eve. Happy holidays for anybody watching. Today I think I'm going to do a shorter stream. Today's stream should mainly just be me working on my little text rendering stuff. And yeah, just make a little bit of progress, you know. But yeah, today probably 2-hour stream. And yeah, let me go ahead and get started with it. So updates, I don't really have any updates right now, but I mean, I suppose my Linux is still doing all right. I haven't worked on it yesterday, but it's doing all right. It's almost done. Trying to think of anything else I want to update at this point. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah. So I think today, let's just go ahead and jump into it, I suppose. Sorry if I'm a little slower today too. I think yesterday I was kind of tired. I'm kind of tired today too. I don't know. I don't know why. So yeah, I'm gonna take it easy today. Just try to get through it, you know. That's the idea. Alright, so let's go check out the progress board. Alright, tame text rendering. So yeah, I had a few ideas how I want to go about this. Last time we added gizmos to the editor, which was really nice. There's still probably some work to be done with the gizmos and some of the other features that I added previously. Like the grid, I could probably make a more robust things. The whole constraint support, I could probably extend that to the sizing of the widgets instead of just being the position. There's a few things I could do, but I think just getting through the main points, we're getting pretty far. Alright, so anyways, for tame text rendering, right? I don't know if I had a description or not. I guess I didn't. On this one, I have a few goals in mind, and I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna go about it. I might just kind of wing it. But let me do something really quick. I'm gonna start like enumerating the different goals I have from this because it's a bit involved, I guess. So the first thing is I want to make sure that I'm able to wrap paragraphs inside of the widget. So wrapping the paragraph inside of the widget, right, means like right now, if I make some text, it just runs straight past the widget, right? And sometimes you might want that, right? I mean, it looks kind of silly, but sometimes you might want it to just go out as far as it can, right? But in my case, I want to support wrapping the paragraphs inside of the widget and not doing that. Currently I don't, so I want to be able to do it. So I think the idea is I'm going to use the right edge of the, how do I say, of the bounds of the widget. And I'm going to make sure that the text, if it's about to go past that line, it'll just move the next line down to the, how do I say, down to the next row, I suppose. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I mean, I know that's what I want to do, but I'm just wondering, how do I want to go about that? Okay, well, let me show you what I mean by this right now, and then we can go from there. So you can kind of imagine we have a widget, right? So let me write this out a bit more. Let's put it right here, I suppose. All right, so we'll have a viewport, make it really big. Ooh, I popped my finger. That hurts. Or pop my knuckle. It is cold right about now. Alright, so if we have a widget, right, and then we have some text. Okay, and then let's do some lorem ipsum. Lorem ipsum. You know, one thing I should add is maybe a lorem ipsum generator. That might be kind of nice. That could be a good thing of testing this, but for now I'll just copy some lorem ipsum. Oh. Okay. So you can kind of already see what I'm talking about, even with this thing. I guess the default behavior for this is that it attempts to get the text to be within the bounds, right? So it will, the bounds of the actual box right here is these dots, right? And you can see that the text is trying to wrap so that it can neatly fit in here, and if it goes above, it just wraps over to the side, and then it stays centered though, which is interesting. And then if I expand it, right, it does this. Currently, for the way my stuff works, is that how do I say? If I put some text here, it's just gonna keep going. So I don't want that. Interestingly enough, though, this one you can't change. Like, if you want to modify the size of the font, that's not automatic. The size of the font you have to specify yourself, right? Which is kind of problematic in my UI, because if you have different sized UIs, you might want the text to fit in all cases, if that makes sense. But to make the text fit, you might have to change the size of the text, right? But yeah, I suppose that's a separate problem. I mean, it's definitely related. It is kind of the same problem, but I can split them into two, I suppose. So the first one is making sure that the sentences automatically wrap, right? Inside the bounds of the box, right? That's the first part. The next thing is to start adding auto scaling for the text. Right. And that's gonna be interesting, because there's kind of two ways I could go about that. I could either add auto scaling. I mean, I think I will. I think I will add auto scaling just to have it. Right. I think that's just generally going to be a good feature to have. But the other solution to that is just to scale the text accordingly for every UI shape. Right. So you maybe have like different settings for different resolutions, if that makes sense. Kind of like how they do it in like HTML, CSS, when they want to make the website responsive. I think that's a term for it, whatever. But it just means when you resize you end up with sizes for the window that always kind of look good. And the main way you do that is you kind of go with a desktop aspect ratio versus a phone aspect ratio versus iPad aspect ratio versus whatever other aspect ratio you want to go with, right? And then from that, you can kind of set different organizations, and you can mess around with the website and make it look way different, right? I can kind of even show what I'm talking about with, like, if I go to like YouTube, I guess. And then let me bring this out like this. You can kind of see that it kind of squishes in and kind of has this like kind of iPad style like And then if you bring it even further, I'm pretty sure it'll change like, yeah, so this is more like a phone style, right? Because it's a single, and you can kind of scroll straight down. You go more towards iPad here. And then as you get more close to desktop, it changes further until it has, and this is more like a desktop type of thing. Don't mind my recommended, I just hear watching random crap. Try to make it go further. Let's see if that does anything. Yeah, I think after a certain while, it just kind of expands in desktop as far as it can go. Oh, by the way, if you haven't seen Wicked Engine, this guy's crazy. Like, I love it though. Guy makes his own game engine. It's really cool. He's really far along with it too. The only thing is, I don't know if I love the UI for it, but I think he put his focus in like a lot of other things. But yeah, anyways, getting sidetracked. So I think you get my point, right? So okay, for now, let's go ahead and just start with the first problem of making sure that we can get the text to wrap properly inside of the bounds of the thing. I'm trying to think of what the behavior should be if the text is too big though. So let me see. Lorem ipsum. Lorem Okay, so this is similar to what like mine does. Is it will just overwrite. Okay, let me see if I add more text. Like, okay. And then it does that. That's so weird. I thought it would align straight in the middle. Yeah, that's odd. Yeah, that's odd. I don't know. Yeah, I guess the default behavior should be something like this, except it should be more in the middle, but I can do that myself. That's fine. But I guess if it goes over the length, then you just center it and then call it a day. And then if it goes over the bounds, it goes over the bounds. Right? And then dealing with this, like making sure that the text auto resizes to stay within the bounds, that'll be a separate issue, right? So let me go ahead and head over here really quick on that one more. Auto resize text to fit within bounds. Okay, and the other thing is refactor editor UI for adding text. Specifically, I want to have a bigger box for inputting text. And I can show you what I mean by this being a problem. And then yeah, these three will be kind of the main things for now. I think once these three things are in, getting the other widgets set up and getting everything kind of spaced correctly will just be different applications of this. So yeah, let's go ahead and start from there and get onto it. And you know what? Let me go ahead and actually copy this really quick. I'm gonna head over here. We're gonna go down to my workspace. Replacing, yeah, we can see where I left off last time. Just to need your credentials, does it? Seems like it's working fine. But yeah, nice. Okay, so last time I added gizmos. It's really helpful. There's a few more gizmo things I could probably add. Maybe like a scaling gizmo too. Would be nice, but I just want to get them in. So you can move stuff around. Ah, that's so nice, honestly. It's so nice to have this too, so you can just move everything easily. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, you can see everything moving in real time too. Okay. So text. Okay, so the first thing is... Okay, so you can see here, this text box is not enough. Where? It's just not enough. I need this to be multi-line. I don't know if I press enter. What does that do anyways? I think it just... I think maybe enter should insert a new line, maybe? Yeah, see, that's so weird. Such weird behavior. Here. Okay. This is the new text that we are working with. Right. So it should center it. Alright. Nice. I'm just trying to think of... Okay, so... Yeah, we need to fix that input text. It's definitely an issue. I believe if I add some text outside and then add it in, that has spacing, then it should still work. Like if I go to... What's a good example? If I go here, and I want to add this text, right? I copy it. I believe the clipboard still works, so I can like this, paste it. Oh, interesting. Oh, it gets rid of the new lines. Maybe that was on purpose? For a basic input text? Yeah, I don't know, that's odd. Yeah, that needs to be fixed. Alright, well, anyways. Dealing with too many problems at once. You can see, right? Oh, it's not alt, it's thumbnail. Yeah, it just goes right outside the bounds, right, for text. So if I go over here, you can see I have text size, I have the text itself. I think first order of business is take this and then move it down, maybe. Or maybe up. Maybe I can move it at the top, I don't know. I don't know what makes more sense. But yeah, everything specific to text rendering should be in its own section. Next thing is I should add a boolean, and then soon, if it starts becoming a memory issue, maybe I'll add some flags instead of booleans. It's so nice to be able to move around though. And I believe if you click on it, yeah, it still selects it. If I go here, it selects this one. If I click on the text, yeah, that's so nice. Click here. Nice, okay. Alright, so yeah, two orders of business. First, we want to move this over. And the second order of business is we want to add another boolean that will indicate that we want to have this text wrapped. And then we start adding margins and all that. But for now, let's get those two done. All right. So UI editor properties panel. I think that's where those are. Just need to shift some things around. general options. All right, these are the settings for the general options. And then if we have a text widget, we will do these. Let's go ahead and join these. On press, I think that's a general thing. Void initialize text widget options. Yep. Got my mind. All right, and I think we use these up here, I think. Yeah. Come on, AI. Text widget options. All right, those are initialized. The other thing is you want to add maybe a header. My mouse still being weird, as it do be. All right. Text widget options. All right, let's head back up here. Add one for the text widgets. So let's do it right here. Editor UI. Collapsing. And widget text header? Yeah, I guess that's a good name. Yeah, I think it's good. There we go. Oh, I got it. Right. Okay. Not flag, so... There we go. Okay, it's widget text header. Is that what it's called? Called general header, and this one's called text header. Okay. Text widget. Widget, I'll say general widget options. General window options. As opposed to what else, it's fine. All right, so then last thing is we just need to draw this stuff now. So let's go back up to the header. And we're going to find wherever we draw things. Void draw text widget options. Yep. Now we need to make sure that we call these. All right, and for now, we're just going to do draw text widget options. But later, when we start having multiple widgets, I might have to refactor this a bit. But for now, that's fine. Okay, so let's head over to the widget options. We're going to grab wherever we... Oh yeah, see, we have if text widget. So I probably want to move that up or something, I don't know. It's not hurting anyone being right there. Yep, paste that there. Okay, now we're going to want to do this. And the nice easy thing about this one, wait, let me see if I can find it. Is since this, we can just do an early out, is not equal to, we can just exit as we're in a function. Turn. And we'll move this down. We'll move this over. Alright, let's paste that. Okay, now this is what's going to go and be internal. All right, these will work exactly the same, and then this one we're just going to want to provide widget text header. I guess it didn't want autocomplete. I don't know. For text widget options, okay. Text widget, select the text widget, that's what I meant. I don't know what's up with my mouse and my keyboard right now. Yeah, which is an interesting way to go about that. Alright, so the last thing is, I think I want to draw the text widget stuff first. Let's just move this up, and then we're good. Alright, let's just see how that goes. See how that works. Pretty easy change. And the next thing will be adding a boolean, whether we are wrapping the window. I think I'll default set the boolean to true. Because generally speaking, you probably want things to be wrapped. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just thinking about how I want to go about adding these spacing and whatnot. What's that? We got a conversion issue from T to T. Okay, well, screen position is a what? So text position is a what? What's an IVEC? Oh, okay. Is an IVEC. Just convert to an int. So I believe that's what an IVEC is, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so text widget options, general widget options. Oh, my bad, because I had my stream in the background. All right. Do I like the text widget options being on top? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. The on press shouldn't be here. I moved that on accident. Centered on press. Yeah, the on press should not be here. On press. Yeah, no. Or wait, would on press be a text widget specific thing? No. No, I think on press is a general thing. I mean, I might change my mind later, but yeah. So draw widget options. We want general options, like what's the tag of the widget? What is the size, I guess, and then what's the background color? So sure. Maybe there'll be a separate section for. Oh, wait a second. Do we need? No, on press is there. Okay. You know what? Maybe that's a good call then. I'm gonna put on press on the bottom though. I think it's a better call to have it there. Like, oh, here's all our functions and whatnot. That makes sense being on the bottom. Okay, let me take a look at that again. After that, let's go ahead and add a boolean for wrap text. And then we'll make it work. I've done this before where I've wrapped the text, but I feel like my algorithms don't look great, to be honest. So I might look online and see if someone else did it better than I did. Which, I mean, I'm definitely sure they did, but yeah. We will see. Alright, so yeah, text widget, text on top, text color, text size. It's just a percentage value. I believe when it's, what is the size when it's 1? So small. Oh my god. Yeah, you cannot see that. Oh. 0.0015. 0.05. Okay. 0.1. Also, maybe specifying the actual type of the font would be nice. That'd be a cool option to have, which I think is already part of the backend, but yeah. Alright, let's see. So I'm gonna edit some stuff. First thing is let's go over to the runtime UI. Actually do text widget. What is that? Okay, so the text widget has size, mtext size. I have this feeling that we're gonna need a lot more booleans. I don't think it's gonna kill anyone to. What was wrong? Okay, I don't know. Bool centered. Wait, can I modify that? Also, does that work? And why does this hate me? Lots of questions, not a lot of answers. It's taking a minute. I suppose so. Yeah, I already have ideas for different widgets up here. Just have not implemented them yet. Okay, well, I guess while I'm waiting, maybe I can look online for some algorithms. Okay, algorithm for paragraph wrapping. Is it 2 other languages? Okay. So he's looking for one, I guess. Let's assume text is several million lines. Let's draw text with various zoom levels and impairments. Yeah, I'm sure there's bugs in here, but I should do the basic thing. Let's see. Written in C#, so split characters. You have a tab, okay. A hyphen and a space. Does that make sense? With a tab? What about a new line? Maybe that's just assumed somewhere. Okay, if adding... Okay, so we have words. A string array of words. Sure. Explode string? Okay. Because we're taking the string, use the split characters to, I'm assuming, split the string into... They're using the split characters as delimiters, yeah. And then cur line length, sure. String builder. I'm assuming it's kind of like a string stream. Okay, words. If adding the new word to the current line would be too long, then put it on a new line. Current line length plus word length is greater than width if you have text on the current line. You put the explode function after. Interesting. Okay, so returning a string array. Word force, so you don't end up with stack overflow. Moving small it does split up words if they're too long for line. Also, right. Yeah, I don't know if I need the best algorithm. I just need something that works, but not like utter crap. Maybe something in the middle. Hyphenation without, it's easy. Just encapsulate hyphenation. get with, then start at the first word, adding up the row length until it's greater than the available space. If so, wrap the last word. Start counting again. So you just put the last word which has caused the overflow. It is hyphen rules? What? It's kind of annoying. What else do I got? Put the text into paragraphs, and this function is to wrap a single paragraph. Okay. Well, what I'm getting from this is I probably just need to wing it, I guess. Oh, winter. What's going on? Okay, so I wanted to see if changing this messes with anything. Okay, it does. It looks like it does mess with stuff. That's good. There's no spacing. It's interesting. Yep, so I could make it centered, not centered, centered, not centered. In the on press, we can open a script. Yep. Yeah. Okay, well, it works, so that's good. What's going on here? User interface, okay. Bunch of widgets. I want the text widget. Okay. So for now, we'll just go with some more bolds. If it really gets ridiculous, bold. The whole thing bold. I guess I'm not really supporting like a rich text format yet. I'm gonna say default true. Okay. All right. So now we need to make sure that we save these things. So if I go to, I think it's runtime UI manager, or maybe it's called user interface manager. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay, and then let's head over to the CVP file. It's getting dark already. All right, serialize. So we want to, of course, change the serialization code first, and then the deserialization code. So text size, text centered. Yep. So let's do this. Wait. What's up with my duplicate? Not working. Okay. Why was it not working? That was so weird. All right. Wrap text. I'm gonna change the name to text wrapped maybe. Yeah, I guess just keep it consistent. All right. Absolute dimensions. Okay. Interesting that we're saving this. Okay. So let's go here and then we're going to run through all the UIs and save them. I might just go ahead and... Should I delete the test UI? No, I'll keep it. I might start messing with stuff. I don't think there's anything else I should mess with. I think it's fine. So, yeah, let me start looking at, I guess while this is compiling, let me go look at, what is it called? Whenever I render text, that's going to be fonts, I think. Yeah, push text data with the fonts. Alright, so here's the algorithm I use for writing out the text. What is this? To do add kerning back. Info on kerning is here. Well, thank you, me. What is kerning? Guess it's not loading. Alright. So let's run through all the UIs. Is it raining outside? Huh. Just reading some weather. Nice. Alright. Let's open this one. Go ahead and save it. Let's close this one. Took a second. Weird. Alright, close. I think that was the main menu. Oh, I guess my connection's getting messed up. Let me fix it up. I guess that's why the music stopped. Let's try that. Alright, so I think it's saved. Okay, one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back. Let's go ahead and close this. It doesn't waste any CPU cycles if it's on, by the way, it's just in the background. The only thing that's different is just there's a different, the memory is loaded. Okay. So, let's go ahead and read this. Oh, no, not open it, but open it in text editor. Okay, so we have this widget. A lot going on with this widget, isn't it? Okay, so text widget and then here, right? So widget, new tag, x absolute, yep. Size is this, yep. Selectable is true. Direction, pointer up. Why are we serializing this? Like, I suppose we can, but... whatever, I guess. Okay, text wrap, true. Alright, so it looks like for you that's working. Let's head over to... Common. UI. Yeah, I know. Let's check here. Text widget, wrapped. Okay, this looks fine. Runtime UI. I forgot which one I clicked, honestly. Okay, no, we're good. Alright, so let's go ahead and close it. Last time I made a mistake of not checking, and then I had to edit everything myself, which was really annoying. It was for something else. I forget. Let's exit out of here. Alright, let's head down to deserialize, and then we'll go ahead and just add in the appropriate things. Next. Wrapped. Alright, that's about it for that. Alright. So that should be good. Just make sure it compiles and I can go back to what I was doing. Oh, wait, actually... I'm sure it's fine, honestly. Let me head back over to the properties panel. Okay. So, go here. We did wrapped. Maybe I should specify this more as text widget. I might do that later. Alright. Now it's still being weird. That's fine. Next widget. Widget wraps. There we go. And text wrapped. There we go. Okay. Yeah, maybe at some point I might want to align the text at like different parts of the text box. That might be a good idea. Like instead of having a text center, we could have like an enum for, oh, we wanted the bottom left, bottom right, top, no, you know, so that could be a good idea. Oh, I think I hear a cat. Let me let her in. Alright, back. Move my chair over real quick. There we go. Yeah, I remember what I was doing. So initialize, right? So let's go to initialize text widget. Entered. I'm gonna apply if the text widget is wrapped. Okay, this isn't a function. That's fine. I think it should be text wrapped. Yeah, it's not a thing. Checking his widget. Check the text widget. I agree. Text wrap is equal to current boolean. Yep. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's good. That's really the only change I need to make. All right. Ooh. All right. Wrapped. Oh, one thing I need to change here, I think, is the on press doesn't belong here. Yeah, the on press doesn't belong here. It belongs right here. Which I might change at some point, but for now, I guess that's how it is. Okay. So okay, now I think we're good. Am I drawing it? Let me check. Yeah, we are. Okay, so let's try that out. I think with that, we should be able to modify whether it's wrapped or not. And now let's get wrapping actually working. So this is gonna be the hard part. So yeah, once this is working, I'll go ahead and commit, and then we'll start working on text wrapping. Once wrapping's working, then I can start thinking about auto resizing of the text. That should be interesting. Okay, so I'm thinking I might have to add wrap as an option for being sent into, how do I say, the final rendering part, or when I actually render the text, right? I need to add an option for wrapping, and then I need to specify a location where it should be wrapped, and then after that I can figure some stuff out. If I click on this one, yep, looks like it's modifying it. Yep. It's going to be interesting getting both of these to work together. Yeah, because centered is going to have different rules. It need basically the width of the, well, it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same. Yeah, I guess we're just comparing length in both cases, so it actually isn't that bad. So I don't need to pass a location, I just need to pass in like a max length, and then I can go from there. Yeah. I could have swore at some point I had multi-line text input. I don't know. Okay, well anyways, let's go ahead and push this code. Or commit it. My bad. I'm pushing it later. I'm gonna push it later. page. Let's separate text widget code from general widget code. Okay, the other thing we did is we added let's scroll down and see if anything else happened. Yep, just moving stuff over, general, yep. Okay. Editor UI for modifying whether a text widget could wrap. Right. Or in UI editor properties panel. H. Okay. But in the viewport doesn't happen. Small fix warnings and UI editor viewports panel SCP. It's just serializing it and then yeah. Creates manager SCP. Serialization slash deserialization. Okay. Prepare editor UI for text wrapping or UI text wrapping. Okay, there you go. There's commit one. Trying to think. All right, let's move on and see if we can get this text wrapping. Okay, so I think I have an idea. And okay, let me show you kind of how this works, I suppose. So if you go to the runtime UI, service, we're going to head over here, and then we're going to check on the general push render data. We have two of them. This is just for the different, like if you want to provide your own camera matrix. If you don't, it just automatically will generate it from the projection, or it'll generate one for you, I suppose is what I mean. So I added this one for the camera. But anyways, go here. This is the general, right? First, it begins the rendering, clears the depth buffer so that we're not worrying about data from the previous draw call. Or, you know, the scene rendering if we did that. Then we're looping through every window. We're calculating the data. for like bounds and locations for the window. And then we're going to do some little extra things for the background. And then finally, we're going to submit the background to the renderer. So that background color, we submit that first, right? Next thing, we're going to worry about the widgets. So for every widget, we're going to do a little bit of like incrementing on the Z axis so that everything displays in the front for each widget. And then we're going to loop through each widget and go ahead and push its render data. So each one has its own, its polymorphism, so each one runs its own thing. The only one we have right now is text widget. So the text widget, it does its normal calculations, it gets its view matrix and whatnot. And the first thing it does is it submits the background, and then it does some calculations for getting ready for the text rendering. These in particular are interesting. I think these, I don't know, there's somewhere in here I believe I have the boolean for whether it's centered or not. Let me see. mtext, widget translation, mtext color, and text size, right? Oh yeah, okay, so if text rendered, or text centered, then we're gonna modify the translation based on the half extents of the widget's like bounds. So it's just gonna move it over like halfway along both sides, and then it's also going to use the length of the text to figure out how it wants to center it. Which, now that I think about that, that might be a bit problematic. When considering what I'm about to add. So I might have to come back and worry about this. Yeah, actually, that's gonna be interesting. I might have to move this code into the final push text data. Let's see though. Okay, anyways, this is the actual call to render the text. So let's go here, and we're gonna look through this code. Basically, it's just doing a for loop and checking for first for if you have new line characters versus tabs versus like carriage return type of stuff. This one just exits, the tab it just adds the character. I guess tab just adds a space. That's interesting. I know tab rules can get really crazy. I mean, looking at that text renderer I was working with. Yeah. So we don't have the character, we just put a question mark. It's kind of funny. Okay, we set the glyph. Check something. Okay, set atlas size, glyph size when rendered. Oh yeah, yeah. So this is the actual min and max. I mean, we're just pushing all of the extents in the texture coordinates. So this is the texture inside of the glyph map or whatever, I forget what you call that, atlas. And this is the actual extents. Okay, this is the calculate text size. Fix this magic number, please. I guess I will. What did I modify? I just removed the space, okay. Okay, yeah, what did I change here? I don't think this is anything. Maybe undo this change. Nothing has changed. I don't know why this IDE does that. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here. I don't know, I'm getting kind of a headache. I don't think my brain's good enough to work on this right now. So yeah, I guess today will be kind of a shorter stream. Alright, so yep. I think I'm gonna call it right now. I apologize for the shorter stream, but yeah, I think I need to go rest and let me go see what my family's doing. Try to see if there's anything else I need to do right now. Push game code, update, progress support. Oh, you know what? Yeah, actually, I do need to push the game code because I modified it. Let's go ahead and run this. Yeah, I should be on tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. I've been feeling weird this week, so I'll see if I'll hop on tomorrow. It's also Christmas, so I might just hang out with my family. But if I do go on, or if I don't go on, I'll go ahead and put that in my Twitch schedule. Alright, so let's open up the terminal. Let's see that. Let's get status. Yeah, just my UI, so git add dots. I don't think I added anything. Git status. Yeah, just add all the changes, I guess. Alright, git commit -m. Modify runtime UIs for Pong to work with engine UI changes. Git push origin name. Okay, so that's done. Alright, yeah, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for today. So, yeah, like I already talked about all this stuff, so if you're on here, I appreciate you coming by for a little bit. I know it was a shorter stream, but thanks for coming by anyways. If you're on YouTube watching this, appreciate you watching the video, coming by. Hope everyone has a nice day or night whenever they're watching this. And yeah, I think that's about it. Later.